All right, I think Julie's been inspecting and slight chance we might have a problem. If that's a casting line or is that a crack? I don't know, guys. That looks like a crack to me.
I'm gonna call our supplier.
Oh, it goes up and stops. Looks like a casting. I mean, it could be a casting line, a little parting line, but I don't think so. I think it's a freaking crack. Look at that one too. That looks like a crack. And how it goes and it stops. See, they already tested it. I have to get the magnifying glass out to see closer. Because, you know, you can scratch it, and if the line goes away, then it's just a casting line. But if you scratch down and the cut still shows, then it could be cracked. Now, if that's the case, we're gonna run crankcase ventilation through this. There's gonna be oil coming out all over the place inside this turbo. There'll be oil leaking here and there'll be oil leaking here if that is a crack all the way through. If that's the only imperfection, then we can just take the compressor housing off the other turbo, I guess. This is supposed to be new though. I mean, it might be new, just crappy casting. Set down there. Don't they look like cracks? Normally these are not broken like this. What is stuck in it? Yeah, obviously this was dropped or drug across something, because normally they do not have damages on that. Like these covers, these caps, look how they package it with foam. It should be good.
There's a hole through the back of it. I didn't look at the bottom of the box.
Yeah. They dropped it. They dropped it and broke the whole damn thing, so that's done. I mean,
this is broke too?
I don't even want to put it on. Well, I mean, we're already starting behind the ball. Look, it's got obviously witness marks of either shipping damage, packing damage, something. The cracks on the front, I'm not good with that. Don't like it. Don't drop the freaking turbo. Be careful. That's not good. And that's not $1,000 right there. I mean, maybe they set it down and there is no foam where the bottom of the turbo was actually at. So that's packaging error. And a build of this caliber right here. And we got a turbo that's been dropped. No, give me another one. So two separate instances that happened with this turbo right here. The first thing that happened was somebody saw that it had cracks, or it was cracked, or they scratched it because it was ground off at the cracks on that turbo. And so, okay, so it had a little issue. They checked it, got the grinder out, grinded a little bit. Some reason it looks like it is a crack, but for some reason they let it go on past that. They ground on it and then let it go. And then after that, it got dropped. So the same turbo got two instances banged up on them. I don't want nothing to do with that turbo. I don't want it. I don't even want it. Take it out in the backyard and beat the shit out of yourself with it. Okay. So we look inside of there. Right there, look at that crack. Okay, this is the second turbo that we've got. So I'm real concerned that if they're letting this stuff go by, quality control, what else are they letting go by? Are we basically buying a gamble here? Garrett turbos used to be rock solid, good all the time. Now I have gotten two in a row that both show the same cracks. So where do we go from here? We go for one of the other aftermarket companies. Well, Garrett is actually there. They build more turbos than anybody probably on the planet combined. Maybe Wholeset makes a bunch too. But if that's the case right there, okay, we could either put Frank's housing on here and run with this, or we put this cover back on here and we send both of them back, and we don't even want Garrett turbos anymore until they get this figured out, until we can make sure that there's not cracks, because we can come over here and look at this one and it does not have cracks. Up here on the top, this is his old one. Yeah, there's no cracks anywhere there. Would think that that one was good. Doesn't have the other crack. So what do you want to do? Do we want to ride with that? What are your thoughts? Right now, I just don't know what to think, actually. I'm sitting here needing a freaking turbo to bolt on the truck, and I mean, if I don't feel good about it, I mean, the truck is just best suited to be sitting right here and never have a turbo put on it again, rather than put some junk piece of crap on it that's going to cause us to have to tear it back down. So, I mean, what do we do? What do we do? Sometimes it sucks paying attention.